This is a historical venue where we are today. Among the stars have come from this particular venue, have played at this venue. And talk about our own Ronaldinho. He did play his football right here, the same venue where we are today, the Scampetta Stadium. So we'll talk about all of those throughout the day for this encounter. It is all about who or which province will reign supreme. Free State won the inaugural tournament in 2009. Then they were the champion, 2014 and 15 respectively, when they kept the trophy. They are playing now for a brand new trophy as for this particular tournament. Can they get their name engraved on a new trophy as well? That is the big question at the moment. USA champions in 2011, and then in 2012 they finished as runners-up behind Gauteng. In fact, those two teams played in this back-to-back finals in 2011 and 2012, Gauteng and USA. So I spoke about the referee, Lindy Ace Twala, young lady who hails from KZN, 31 years of age, from Amachuba region in KZN, has officiated in all levels. I wanted to say as well, in SA football, we'll be looking to continue and find form. So on Thursday, there was an interesting feature to talk about as well, because then we had the players and referees awards, but that was solely voted for by referees and players respectively. That walked away with the award for the best player. It's a young man who came from the Western Cape, players player of the tournament. His name is marked, and I'm told that immediately after leaving on Friday he went to Parktown. We ended up being in a Mayfair at the Block Park, signing for the Buccaneers. Some other Limpopo players also have been rumored to have joined the Black and White or Falono Pirates amongst the players that have seen here. Now, this tournament funny, let's talk about it. I mean, if you look at the players that have come through the ranks in this tournament, I mean, the likes of Rakale, the likes of Majoros played for the USA team way back in the days. But then last year, there was a player, Pamanza Tameni, who eventually went on to play for the side of University of Pretoria, among those. Bwisela Tetani, Free State Stars player, hero in the 2014 edition, scoring a hat-trick in the final. So a lot of players have come through these ranks, have come through here, and you can see when they play at a senior level.
They're much more clever, Brian, I must say, because they're coming from that background of good development and educational. They are also doing well, so they don't mix the sport and the other things that are happening outside of football. So it's very much prime to see such players playing in this tournament, because that will encourage even other youngsters that are still at a school level, that if you go to a tertiary institution, you might be selected if you are involved in the sport of football, of course.
So we do see now the first chance coming through this time around here from the way the Free State province. 52 regions of SAFA, over 30,000 players were involved in the different SAB leagues. We eventually seeing the provincial teams, 2 from each province, promoted into the ABC Municipal League, but then from the 52 regions, each province will therefore sit down and select players from their own regions that will represent them at the provincial, this national tournament that you're seeing here at the moment. It all started on Sunday. There were also some incentives in between where there were some social awareness being created as well for the players who are now. O'Brien, ball has already gone out of play on the far side. So that'll come back as a Free State ball. To remember, a lot of people were disappointed yesterday when Limpopo lost in the semi-final. You know, the Lord were expecting them to get into the final and probably win it in the final, given the way they played. They played absolutely brilliant football, enterprising and really showcasing what they can do as a team. But they came undone against a USA team that had a plan. USA scored first, then they came back and scored 2 goals, and USA scored 3 in the second half to eventually win that game by 4 goals to 2. And I tell you, when the start of the tie, When I was sitting here, everybody was saying Limpopo will win the final. They play Free State, they'll win it.
That's what happens in football, Brian. You know, football, it's just a game of always opinions, and it doesn't have that therefore it's 1 + 1, so therefore it's 2. So anything is possible in this game of football. So I think they came with maybe complacency, Limpopo, as a hosting, team, but they ended up losing. I also thought that they were going to be playing in the finals.
So it is now. The long ball played in here by USA. Collected on the far side. Dawn of a new era. It is indeed here, where education meets football, or sport and education coming together to produce the future stars for South Africa. Biggest grab we've had as a nation as well has always been that we don't get players developed very early. And by the time they break into the Bafana fold, they are almost in their 30s. Hence, they cannot compete against the best in the world.
It's always important, Brian, to get these games of this nature, because the competition is much more higher. And of course, you're quite right that when they reach the Bafana level, because in South Africa we are so hasty in putting or in marketing or in talking about the players in the media that they have to play for Bafana, and then they are giving that opportunity whilst they are playing this for these professional teams. They don't meet the standards, so they fall along the side.
So it has been a very interesting week in totality. Let's talk about the number of goals. I mean, there's been about 84 goals scored overall this week in this tournament, and Group B was the one that there were goals galore being scored there. Gauteng was the dominant force as well, and one of their players, in fact, is sitting on 6 goals, the top scorer at the moment, after scoring a brace in the humiliation of Limpopo in the 3rd place match. 5-0 Limpopo lost. A hat-trick and a brace. One of those coming from about on the far side. In fact, he's just remembered him. He played as a striker. He comes from this part of the world as well.
No.
Recently, I think he played recently as well. I'm just trying to remember. The name just ran away. He was a striker of note as well, a goal poacher of note. And he is at the moment watching, and hopefully we'll get a chance going forward as well to identify some players to recommend to teams that he would like to see them play. That wasn't Pomaleka. Apologies for that. Tell you, it just shows we're aging funny because we're still trying to crack and find a name. Too many faces to go through, faces and names to try and get together. And in between us, I mean, we are just around 100 mark. So you got to think about it. It takes some time to dig deep and try and get the names out.
But the coach, Brian, I know him, that one, the scout now for Mamelodi Sundowns. He's a former coach of the juniors at Orlando Pirates.
Floyd.
Mandla is his name.
Mandla, yes, Mandla. But Mandla has been around as well. I mean, I remember last year's one, he was there as well. I know that Floyd as well, saw him roaming around here from Sundown. So they're all coming out, try and get the numbers and get the players. So now let's see on the far side. And in fact, that has been the biggest thing that the sponsor has spoken about as well, to say, we want to be feeders to all those teams around the country to see our players excelling and going further, whether it be in studies, whether it be at football level. We want to see them being there, and that is being delivered and is being viewed also. People are seeing that happening every day. Oh, yes, Free State on the far side. 10 coming through this time around. Lebona Radudubala, another player that has scored a lot of goals rather in the past season while playing in his own team. Also, Thabo Mapakisa, last year, was sitting as a joint top scorer alongside Spamandla Dlamini. Total of 8 goals were the scores. Spamandla Dlamini eventually of Mpumalanga walked away as well with the player of the tournament overall, and he was eventually signed by University of Pretoria. You know that he did not have pity. The team got relegated at the end of that. So another product of USA in Nyamani also been snatched.
Yes.
So those players are moving around.
It's a super sport now.
Just going across Tshwane. to find his way there as well.
We also have to mention the coach there, Brian Ishmael Mukutlane. But he won it last year, and he's coming back again to try and win it.
Funny, two in a row. In fact, 2014 and 2015. He was the man in charge as well. And what they have very nice as well for Free State is all those players. Now, 10 minutes of football played already. I'm not alone. I did mention Reginald Mfoka Hoffman. Umapente.
Angithathelele ithuba ke ngibonge ngibingelele kupna kuphikela kufinyelela khona istage sakho sikamabona kude sihamba phambili eNingizimu Afrika la sithi ke khona SABC 1 Mzansi for sure ikhaya lakho lebhola ke leli mbukeli uza kuthina sithi ke SAB Under 21 Championships njengoba ubona ukuthi ke kuhlangane yona iFree State kanjalo nayo ke iqembu layo iUSA okuyona ke iUniversity Sports of South Africa igama lami ke uReginald Hoffman umapenzela pendlo msize libhala kuhlehlinjo lobo umgijimo okhalulude nje ngemamba awumathunze intaba ezimankelekethe isamba nesona simumgodi sijike sulale kanti ezinyazula yangena lento ake sibone ke ibhola la iFree State ke manje bafuna ke ukuba sengxenye enkulu yayo ke lapha ke iUSA libuya nayo uThepho uMukhaba sibone Mukhabi cishe ke lapha ke alikhabeli phakathi yena ke uThepho umfoka Mukhabi insizwa ke yasethula mntwana ke le oyibonayo awubheke nje Thepho Mukhabi bamvulela wasethi ke ake ngikuzwe ke wena Sadina Shakile esho kuyena ke unozinti kodwa ke lahamba ke ibhola lakhe laseke liphumela ke ngaphandle kanti ke njengoba ubona ukuthi ke kusayiqanda ke kuyona iFree State kanti ke kusayiqanda kuyona ke iUSA balwela ke leli bhola uthini ke lapha noMpempe uthi ke akube ibhola layo ke iFree State lizoqalwa phansi ke leli bhola awubheke nje ungene ke ngomkhono nesiphanga ke laphana yena ke uxolisa Makubalo uthi ke uNompempe ke ngiyakuhlawulisa ke weMakubalo njengoba nama fouls ke laphana ke mathathu ke laphana ke njengoba ke ubona ukuthi Free State 3 nakuyona ke iUSA 3 ama fouls ke lawa okusho khona ukuthi ke isicathulo naso basiphethe ke la
Reggie ayikho induku kakhulu Brian lana uyabona ukuthi ke kudlala iJuden laba bafana abazincwadi laba kanti ke bahlangene ke nebhola namhlanje kuhle kakhulu ke ukuthi ke kube nalomhlangano lo ophakathi kwemfundo kanye ke nokudlala ibhola lenyawo
ake sibone ke laphana ke balincenga ke laphana ke libuya nayo ke laphana iFree State yena ke uDeboho Mweketsi waselishiya ngale ke yena uLerato Mfukenge ufuna ukulishintsha laphana ke uMfukenge afune ke lensizwa ke ehluphayo yena ke uThepho umfoka Mukhabi uyabona ke uzosebenza ke kanzima ke namhlanje yena ke uCraig Walters lo obumbona ke esithombe nangu ke uTyrone umfoka Mondi ufuna ukubaqeda ke laphana kodwa base bemthathela lapha ake sibone ibhola leFree State cishe ke laphana enze ibukwayo uThembelane Sizane ubethi ke ufuna basizane ke naye ke unozinto awubheke nje ikhela ke leyana kodwa ke efakwe ke ishot
ubethu uyamuzwa ngempela ke uThembelani ke uSadini lapha emapalini kanti uzombona ukuthi udlala as a defensive player kodwa ke wahamba Reggie wathi ake ngiye phambili namhlanje ke ngiyobona ukuthi kwenzakalani baye ba add ama numbers baba diza nje ngalokho
uyabona ke bengisho ke lapha ke ku Bruno ukuthi ke uma ngabheka ke amaqembu amabili ukuthi adlala kanjani iFree State isikhathi esiningi ifuna ukuthi ke ilithathe ibhola ilise phambili ayilakhi ke lapha ke kusukela emuva njengoba ubona ukuthi ke cishe ke libalahlekele kodwa ke inhlanhla leyo wasethi ke uNompempe ke cha alibekwe phansi kusho yena ke uAce ebengike ngasho ukuthi ke unayo ke njengamanje indondo ke yokuba ke i-best referee of the tournament ingakho ke umbona ke ejaja yona ke i-final i-foul ke le yesine consider yona ke iUSA kanti ke asase mathathu kwezayo ke laphana ke iFree State ake sibone ukuthi ke khona bangakwenza base bedlala ke emfishane ke laphana bakhetha ukuthi ke balithatha ibhola balise ke emuva ke abayo laphana ke iFree State
kanti ke mangabuthi uyabheka ke Reggie ngathi laphana badlale ngomsebenzi ke ngoba ibhola leliyana bekungelabo kuyi standard situation base belahlela ngaphandle manje sekuyi throw ball asebelinikeza yona manje ke iUSA
qalwa phansi ke leli bhola liphakanyiswa yona ke insizwa ke uKhalethu umfoka mlonyeni odume ke ngelika Kaizer ke ofunda lapha University of Free State Craig Walters uthi ke awudlale ke Kaizer esho kuyena ke uKhalethu banikeza ke unumber ke manje insizwa ke le egqokwe unumber 10 idumeke ngelikanamba umfana ke lo uThabo Lesiba uthi ke leli gama walithola ngokuthi ke wayithanda ukushaya ivala athi ke show me your number ebese bemvezela kabani kodwa ke sibona libhola ke layo ke laphana ke iUSA Tyrone Mondi base bembeka phansi ke laphana wathi ke laphana ke uTello Sinyane ngilikhiphela ngaphandle ke leli bhola libuya naye ke uTyrone Mondi futhi waselifaka phakathi esingeni se-center ufuna ke uJeramino Power bathi ke asilincenga nawe ke number asibona ke number ufuna ke uO'Brien basebesebenza ke laphana ke emuva likhishwa ke leli bhola ke ngaphandle likhishwa uyena ke uRithidisitswe umfoka Makhele ebevimba yona ke lensizwe oyibonayo ke sithombeni sakho yena ke uO'Brien uDylan khona kick ke le etholwa yiyo iUSA bazozama ukuthi ke baliphakamise ke leli bhola kodwa mangabheka abadlali bayi-Free State bade njengobona ukuthi ke balikhipha ke ngempela leli bhola abayo ke iUSA bafishane mhlawumbe into engabasiza ke abayiUSA ukuthi ke bathathe ke ibhola balibeke phansi baliqale emuva balidlale ke e-center ebese ke beya phambili lokho abathi ke ama principles of the game la aba understanda khona ukuthi ibhola awukwazi ukudlala bese ubypassa i-midfield
kanti ke abanye Reggie badlala ke lelo bhola lela dala sasithi scope and donor ukuthi ke uyolandela kuyothola kuyovela mveli yophambili bese ke kuthiwa lento yamanje ke i-second ball kanti ke kumele uliqale phansi ibhola lelo uzama ukuthi ulibuild uyena lo phambili
lasebalahlekela ke abayi-Free State kodwa baphinde balithola ke futhi uye ke uLerato Mfokeng ufuna ukubeqa ke bephila ngoba uyambona ke ushaya ngisho itayela imbala kodwa ke sebuya naye uTyrone umfoka Mondi okumdlali ke okumele abhekwe ke ngempela ke kakhulu yebo akakazibonisi ke okwamanje kodwa ke nangu ke unumber yena ke uThabo Lesiba phumela ngaphandle ke leli bhola uyala ke laphana ke uTello Sinyane lo ombonayo ke esithombeni sakho uthi ke uyabona ke mfana ngihamba nawuzwa ungena ke ngawo ke umkhono ke neyiphanga alo phansi ke ibhola layo iFree State ibhola elideke laphana ke bafuna ke leyo ndoda ke manje ezothi bahluphe na ke uThabo Maphakisa uthi ke ngizophakisa la waselishaya naye uThebo Mokhabi phakeme ke laphana ke ibhola kune run ke ngale ayikhona icross ke yangaba yinhle yakhe uLerato Mfokeng ulishaye ke esewa ke leli bhola lensizwa ke uyibonayo ke lam yena ke uLerato umfoka Mfokeng insizwa ke le edlalela iRoyal Knights esishaye ke amagoli ke angama-20 kuyona ke ileague ke yabo yayo ke iSAB la kade edlala khona kuyona iRoyal Knights awubheke nje basebemshiya phansi ke laphana uthi ke uNompempe alibekwe phansi ke leli bhola kodwa ke umsizi wakhe uthi cha Nompempe aliphoswe leli bhola njengoba aliphoswa ke iyona iUSA kuya yena ke uKatleho waseliphakamisa ke laphana lifaka phakathi eboxini qhamuka uTyrone Mondi iheader inhle kodwa ke bafika ke laphana ke emuva kufike yena ke uRithiditswe laphana ke umfoka Makhele asibonakala libhola ke layo ke iFree State engxenyeni enkulu libuya naye ke laphana ke uThabo Maphakisa wasephakisa Thabo phumela ngaphandle ke laphana uyabona ke italente esizolivula la awubheke nje uMaphakisa waphakisa ingakho sithi ke la i-dawn of the new era la es-unleasha khona ke italente elisha
uyamfundisa ke phela ukuthi ke ndoda naku ubamba ngapha uthi ushaya lento kuthiwa i-step over ke Reggie ke uthi wathi yazame i-step over eshona khona phakathi ngoba uyazi ukuthi uMaphakisa kusho ukuthi insizwa ngempela esheshayo leyo la kuhlangene khona ibhola nemfundo
phakeme ke laphana ke ibhola sibona amakhanda bade ke laphana ke abayo iFree State ngoba ke mawubheka nje leli bhola ke liwele kubo njengombona ke laphana ke uRithidisitswe umfoka Makhele ugijima kuyona ke iLazio FC kanti ke wake wadlala ke nakuyona iMoroka Swallows encane sizwile ke ukuthi ke inyoni ziyabuya njengoba nathi sisho ukuthi ke dawn of the new era mhlamba ngabuyela kuze inyoni nje
angazi mfowethu ungangihlanganisi nenyoni
ake sibone leli bhola layo iUSA bafuna ukungena ke necampa kodwa ke basebevala ke laphana ke iminyango amaye-Free State bathi ke sivalile ke la akunamuntu ke ozothi ke angene uyabona ke usazosebenza ke emuva yena ke uKatleho Muthatsang cishe ke laphana ke benza iphutha abayo ke iUSA cishe ke ngempela ke enza iphutha yena ke unozinti uShakile umfoka Sadini lo ombonayo sizwa ke le ebizwa ke ngoSmile ngoba ke kuthiwa hayi ihlala ke ihlekela ingena inkinga ke namuntu ibhola ke elizobuya nayo iFree State baphumile ke abantu mawungabheka ngoba ke zikhona ke nezikhulu zakhona ke kwa SAB lasiphumula ngaphandle ke leli bhola lizobuya-ke selibuya nayo i-USA. Mhlawumbe-ke Bruno uma ungabheka umdlalo-ke usavuna i-Free State, ngabe-ke ngempela iyona yini ezowuthatha.
Sometimes dominating the game, you just need to find the back of the net, because you might dominate and you find yourself losing. So you saw when Limpopo played in a match, they were all over the opposition in USA. But USA absorbed the pressure and USA found the back of the net, just like O'Brien is there. O'Brien goes for a shot this time, and he puts that over the crossbar. He's the veteran in the side, a 21-year-old from Greyville in Durban, playing in his third and final tournament as far as the SAB Under-21 National Championship is concerned. 2014 top scorer on 6 goals. This man is studying business management, industrial psychology at the University of Free State. So he will be, as man here, 21 years of age, from Greyville, the captain of the side, the most experienced player in the side of USA. They call him OB. Yeah, for the Varsity Cup in 2015 as well for Popsies. So far, funny, looking at the way the two teams are playing, USA is all about absorbing pressure. Free State is all about trying to find an early goal. So the longer they go without scoring, that will probably work on the players' nerves eventually.
It is indeed true, Brian, that if you don't score a goal, it doesn't matter whatever that you are doing, because at the end of the day, the objective is to score a goal. So you need to deliver. You can dribble, you can pass, have a nice combination passes, but if you don't score a goal, it doesn't matter.
Chancey now again in the penalty area. Lebona Ratutubala as the man who just took the shot there. I had a lot to say when we were talking to the players preparing for this particular encounter. Young man who hails from Phase 6 in Bloemfontein, playing for Royal Knights FC, scored 16 goals in the past season for his team, Royal Knights, and was part of the champion team in 2015. There's Lebona Ratutubala. Just translated, funny. Lebona, and then the surname contradicts the whole thing, because Lebona is seeing, and then Ratutubala, just close your eyes.
Wow.
Blink, he's gone.
Wow.
You were saying that that's exactly what he does on a field of play. He leaves defenders blinking.
That's a nice one, Brian. And I like players like him because they take shots at goals. 18 area, when you are in there, you try to take shots because you want to score.
Now let's see another chance here for Free State. On the far side, the man that scored one of the fastest goals in this tournament, by the way. He scored in the first 3 minutes in a match against Limpopo. And he shocked everybody when he scored that first goal. But Limpopo came back in the second half, but oh my, did the wheels come off in the second half for Limpopo? Because they just went on a serious varsity type education for Limpopo here at the University of Limpopo. Now chancing again for the brace here in the previous match. Still alive for Free State, an opportunity again in there. And appeals, half-hearted appeals for a penalty. And it looked to have actually come off a few hands, so hands. The referee decided, let's continue with play.
It's only fair that the referee said play on. Nothing wrong. Just play on.
So here's Ratutu, it is in fact Machele playing the ball on the far side. Intercepted here by Ratutubala. Now Tabo. Number they call him Lisiba. The man apparently when he started playing as a midfielder, he had players turning around every time showing them his numbers. There's the 10 there from Ratutubala. Well followed. Caught on the way as well. receiver. So 25 minutes of football played already. Here's the man in charge. He's the man in charge of the side here. Man from Pahame location in Bloemfontein, the home of Cesar Mabodu Stadium, or now known as Dr. Petrus Mulimena Stadium in Rockland, is where he comes from. He played his football at Royal Knights way back in the days. Now chance for the Tubala. Can he find the back of the net? Chance in! Oh, brilliant save from a goalkeeper. Oh. Sakil Sadin coming across to put that ball wide. He made a mistake. The recovery absolutely brilliant from a young man from the Western Cape. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's great recovery. Absolutely brilliant. He made initial mistake, but then it is never how you fall, but it's how you get up, and he did exceptionally well there. Third corner of the game overall now for Free State, or second for Free State, one for USA. So that's the fourth corner overall, the third for Free State.
Yeah, Brian, he just redeemed himself there. The combination of Tawo Mapakisa and Libona Ratutubala, very dangerous. They are deadly.
It is going to be tough for that defense to try and hold them. Remember, they only conceded one goal, by the way, in this year's tournament, Free State. Lashes for that one. Keeper once again coming out, tops the 19-year-old from Blue Bells in Cape Town. Player for UWC in the SAB League. His first tournament, this one it is. Azab on the bench. Player might be able to come on, shoot the need a rise. Nelson Chauke from Bloemfontein. Here comes Geronimo Power from the R in the Northern Cape. It is still Power again. Drogba Khalani. This man, Drogba Khalani, just been dropped now. For Drogba Khalani, they call him. He was second in the top scoring charts in the 2015 edition, which was won by Free State and beaten only by his one player that beat him was Mapagisa for Free State, as well as the overall player that won it, which was Pamandla Dlamini. Walked away with that award. The Mpumalanga coach, in fact, was the coach of the tournament. Here's O'Brien. Obi, they call him.
He's a senior citizen now in this tournament.
He is indeed. Here's O'Brien stepping forward. And that was always high, rising as he left his foot. Not a player who's playing in his last tournament. Yeah, will have to be the one playing for Free State. The man has scored last season 8 goals. Tabiso Mapaki is jersey number 11. He's 20 now. He'll be 21 at the end of this year. So probably. So when you're talking about the senior citizens, it is him. Also Sandile Kinji, 2015 champ. He's 21. He will not be available next year for Free State. A majority of these players will return for Free State next year, provided they play for their side. So we're talking about University of Limpopo now. Let's see the break on the far side. Chance in again here. And the goalkeeper does well once again.
Good goalkeeper. You remember? I will be. It's a problem.